back. And so very quickly in the modeling world, I realized that you can turn up to work, you can look amazing, you can do everything you want, that's perfect, and you still won't get the job. It's not because of you or the way you look. It's out of your control. It's somebody else. So you can't be competitive in the fashion industry. You are either lucky or you're not lucky, or you're either very photogenic and you work in front of the camera well, or you don't. There's a number of factors that takes competition out. So it's only since when I was a young girl and I used to show jump that I was competitive, and now racing cars, I'm now competitive. I just come back from doing the Mille Miglia, which was very competitive, amazing, and very fast and very furious, so that was a lot of fun. So that side of things, you can be very competitive, but the fashion, you just have to be, unfortunately, at the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
I find that seems to help.
Were you more competitive than now when you were a model, and what about while you're playing sports?
Yeah, but I was definitely more competitive now because I'm doing more, more sports and games and things where you come first, second and third. In the modeling industry, you either get the job or you don't. There isn't a kind of a first, second, third and a rosette at the end of the day. So yeah, much more competitive now with the motor racing. But as a child growing up, when I was show jumping, I was also very competitive in sports at school. I used to do a lot of sports. So yeah, I would say modeling really was a respite for me when that I couldn't be competitive, because it was an industry that just didn't work like that. I was very lucky to get very close to and start off very well. I started, and then the next month I was opening for Marc Jacobs in New York, and so I was very lucky to get a ticket straight to the top. And then I became very, very close to Karl Lagerfeld, and then worked with him and did many campaigns, Chanel, Karl Lagerfeld, Chloe, all with him. So I was very lucky in that sense, as to be in the right place at the right time. But now it's all about skill.
Good for you. And last question, which sport do you practice and how do you keep in shape?
I keep in shape. Well, I had a baby a couple of years ago, so that where everything just goes. So
have a baby too.
Oh, you do. You look tiny. Yes. So I now have a personal trainer. I'm doing a lot more TV, and I've got some really interesting projects coming up in TV. So I have to be super fit for them, but strong rather than skinny. So I spent most of my life just being skinny and just being careful of what you eat. Now I have to be very strong. So I'm getting a different figure for me, which I've never really had before. So I'm working out. I'm doing a lot more weights and a lot more, it's much heavier. It's not, I'm not toning. I'm getting strong for these new projects coming up. So that's what I'm doing at the moment, and also doing all these very interesting not diets, but it's more nutrition, because I'm burning a lot in my body, so I need to replace the muscles. I need to make sure that my body is working in harmony. So doing a very interesting program in England at the moment, where they take all your bloods and they test everything, your hormones and everything, and so it's new for me, but it should be very interesting. So that's where I'm at the moment within myself. Yeah, getting strong.
Yes, thank you. That's all.
Pleasure. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy your day and it doesn't rain too much.